bad guys, as Michaela Jaé Rodgriguez insults Meghan in a new podcast about women. With Sexuality, Meghan Markle had launched archetypes after signing a deal with Spotify alongside her husband Prince Harry. Meghan Markle had touched on the subject of shaming women for their sensuality and sexuality in her latest podcast episode. For the archetype episode, Markle had visited a high school and had spoke with trans rights activist and actress Michaela Jaé Rodgriguez. I mean, one of the things that I think as all women we face is you are getting older. You're exploring and starting to understand your sensuality, your feminine divine, your sexuality. As oftentimes it can be very much used against you, Markle had said. And I give that example of, for a woman, especially versus a man, if he's a player, or out having fun, or whatever he's doing, it is often celebrated and even heralded. But for a woman, I don't care if she is perhaps the most successful woman in the finance in her mid-50s, but I promise you someone will still go, yeah, but she was such a slut in college. Oh my God, they will, Rodriguez responded. They will. Rodriguez knows her roles in the Nurse Jackie and Pose, and went to give an example of a time that she felt ashamed. As there was one experience where it was literally an Instagram post, and I had posted a picture of, me just, it wasn't topless. But there was a mesh shirt, and I freed the nipple. I had felt liberated. Not just to show, but just to feel artistic, and I feel creative in knowing that this is my body and not someone else's, she recalled. And when I would read the comments, obviously there were women that uplifted me because most women are like, yes, free the nipple, and we should be able to feel comfortable with our bodies. When I would look at some of the comments of what men would say, they would go into my personal, and I'm like, that's one, none of your business. Asking about my boyfriends, my doesn't equate you. And also, are you dealing with something within yourself as to why you're having to ask me the question? I have always had a projection, Markle had added. Oh, it always says so much more about the other person than it does about you. As Markle had continued, I will stick up for her, like before Rodriguez had added, glue. In 2020, the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex had announced a multi-year partnership between Spotify and their production company Archwell Audio. And according to an audio teaser released in March, the series aims to investigate the labels that try to hold women back. I'll have conversations with women who know all too well about how the typecast shape of our narratives. As Markle had shared at the time, I will ask the historians to understand how we even got here in the first place. Markle had launched Archetypes on August 23rd, her podcast series, which features conversations between the actress and the cultural commentators. As historians and contemporary thinkers had kicked off with the guest Serena Williams. As the Duchess of Sussex had started her acting career with a small role on the General Hospital. As she had went on to appear in the shows and movies such as Century City, CSI New York, and Horrible Bosses. She is most known for a 7-season stint as Rachel Zane on Suits. And in July 2016, she began dating Prince Harry, and the two became engaged in November 2017. As the couple had